Welcome back to the Higher Heart Warrior channel. My name is Khadijah. Today I am tapping into the energy of your inner child. Just want to get some messages from your inner child to see what they have to say to you if you haven't been connecting or don't know how to. I do offer inner child readings on my website, higherheartwarriorchannel.com, among other readings. And energy work. So let's get into it. Pile 1, messages from their inner child. Also, all the pile timestamps will be linked in the description, so you can go there for your pile, as well as other information. Pile 1. Ooh. All right, pile 2. Pile 3. Okay, looks like the goddesses have some stuff to say. Inner child for pile 1. Inner child message for pile 1. Oh, inner child message for pile 1. Pile 2. Pile 3. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. Pile 1. Inner child messages for pile 1. Pile 2. Pile 3. Inner child messages for pile 3. Let me know if you've ever worked with your inner child in the comments. I would be curious. Okay. I'm also going to get a crystal for you to work with. Oh, no. Pile 2, crystal. Okay, pile 2 gets 3. Pile 3. Then some guardian angel messages from your inner child. It's a little bit tricky. Guardian angel messages for your inner child. Wow, it's usually not this difficult. It is an odd shape, the heart. Oh. All right, now to choose your pile, you could use your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Pile 1. Pile 2. Pile 3, and there we go. Or I'm giving you a lot of options to choose your pile. So you know that the message is for you. Let's see, what angel number for pile 1? Angel number for pile 2. Angel number for pile 3. Then, letters. What letters do we have for pile 1? Could be your name, your first initial. Could be, you know, a letter that you've been seeing a lot. I don't know, but, you know. Ooh. All right, J. Jay-Z. You like Jay-Z, the artist? Oh, and then we have one face up down here. Y. And R. Pile 2. Letters for pile 2 to choose. E, D, W, A. And pile 3, B, P, C, or L. All right, so I will see you in your pile. All right, let's see pile 1. What does your inner child have to say to you? First, let's get the crystal. Ooh, obsidian, self-reflection. So there's some self-reflection that your inner child is asking of you now. Also, obsidian is a good crystal to use to transmute energy. So there may be something in your energetic field that is affecting your inner child in a way that's less than ideal. Forgiveness. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. Your inner child is really giving you permission, I feel like, to let go of and to forgive. Now, it's going to be different for each of you, but you know what it is. The first thing that came to mind when I said forgiveness or self-reflection, whatever that was, that is what your inner child is calling for reflection on. Now, shut up. Let it go. Number 23. Let go of all that no longer serves you. Let it go. It's okay to let it go. Letting it go, whatever it is not an admittance of failure. In fact, it's the opposite. You're choosing yourself. You're choosing your present. You're choosing your future by letting go of the past. Miracles, ancient wisdom, the number 39. Because I feel like you're blocking your blessings. When we hold on to the past, our energy, our focus is in the past. It's not able to see the blessings, the miracles, or even the wisdom in those events or experiences. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. And it could feel like in letting go. So I feel like for some of you, this is a connection that, well, I heard didn't go well, didn't end well. And maybe this connection was a deep one and a close one. And there's some sort of betrayal, or you feel betrayed by how it played out. Because maybe this person was a confidant, somebody you were close to, somebody you felt close to, somebody you really connected with, you were really able to be yourself with. And now that that connection is gone, you feel lonely. I can empathize with that. That's you know, that's an aspect of letting go that can be the hardest. I feel like even when we know a connection isn't good for us, and or maybe this connection, it isn't that it wasn't good for you, it was more like it just ran its course. You drifted apart. Things didn't align the way you thought they would, or the way you wanted them to, but there's a need to let it go without blaming that person for your loneliness, because loneliness, now what I'm about to say, I understand how it can be counterintuitive, but loneliness is kind of a little bit of a choice, right? Because loneliness at the root is wanting connection, wanting, you know, to feel a certain way, to not feel alone by filling that void with other people or things. I mean, even when you know, numb out with, it could be TV, movies, anything really. There's still that void at the end of the day, that loneliness, that sinking feeling of loneliness. And in my experience, the best way to fill that loneliness is to self-reflect on what it is that you're needing, what needs your inner child has that aren't being met or fulfilled. Now that can be different for everybody. For me, my inner child loves to create things. And for the longest time, I wasn't being creative. And I noticed through self-reflection and awareness and, you know, a lot of inner work, that something that helps me feel less alone is creating things, and there is a time and a place for watching movies or consuming content. It's just a matter of really getting to know your inner child. Talking to your inner child will help your inner child feel less lonely. You have to treat yourself, do the things for yourself that you want others to do for you. I mean, this isn't a topic I can really cover in depth in a reading on YouTube. So if you'd like to dive further into that, you could head to my website, Higher Heart Warrior Channel, and we can get into it there. But we also have patterns and divine wisdom. So there's patterns of you not meeting your inner child's needs. And now I don't say all of this to be judgmental. I don't say all of this to be like, ooh, you bad. That's not the point. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to bring awareness so that you're aware, because awareness will help you be more compassionate to yourself and others so that you can forgive. Because if you're not able to connect with yourself, it's harder to forgive others. Genuinely, at least. And there's so much wisdom in it for you when you do connect with yourself, because you'll be able to see yourself in others. And if you can forgive yourself, then you can forgive others. So your inner child is, you know, saying, hey, you know, this is a time to try to see the wisdom in all that's happened, all that you went through, and put yourself in that person's shoes. It's such a it's kind of like a mirror, you know? And even if you can't put yourself in the other person's shoes, the attempt can still broaden your perspective. And having a broader perspective is never a bad thing. Unless you're self-abandoning. But that's not for everyone. All right, I'm going to get one tarot card for you just to see what you can do, other than what I've already said, to connect more with your inner child, to help you to forgive yourself and others. It's not just about, you know, others, but like I said, they're intertwined, they're interconnected. When you can forgive yourself, you can forgive others. We'll just pile one. We have the World, which is it's a good card. I feel like you'll be able to really, like, the wisdom that you'll gain from forgiving and letting go of whatever it is that came to mind when I first pulled that card. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of a very painful cycle for your inner child, which is in turn for you a cycle of loneliness. Because when you'll be able to connect with yourself, again, you'll be able to show up in connections where there's a more balanced approach to it. Whereas you're not going to this person to fulfill your needs, you're fulfilling your own needs, and then these other connections, whatever the type of connection, are then able to be more lighthearted or have a more solid foundation. So pile one, I hope that was helpful. Thank you for letting me read your energy. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Welcome, pile two. All right, for your pile, we did get 3 crystals. So let's start with them. Malachite, transformation. I'm just jumping right into this. I didn't even mention any of these. Sunstone, leadership. Also the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra. Can you see those? Yeah, okay. And then we have blue calcite, peace. Okay. So for your pile, you have the letters W-A-E-D, 1515. You could have a sun, moon, rising, or Venus in Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, or Cancer. You can't see those. All right. I thought I had it. How weird. Okay. Anyway, there could be some readjustments for you to be making. Also, oh, I just had a thought and it flew out of my head. Something about you taking leadership of your life through transformation to bring about peace. Okay. All right. Creativity. Stop it. I love it when that happens. All right. Well, and I didn't say, I should have said it, damn it. I was going to say through creativity. You're going through a transformation right now where you need to take leadership of your life or create leadership. Okay, anyway, sorry, I got distracted. All right. Creativity, we, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. I love the synchronicities. What the hell? Okay. That kind of hypes me up, pile two. I'm glad, because this was supposed to be a guardian angel message to your inner child, and it's quite clear without even looking at these other cards that I pulled for you. Yeah, your inner child is yearning to be creative and expressive in any way that comes to mind. Run wild. Yes. Run wild. Let your inner child run forth. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I freaking love it. Frolic in the rain. Maybe you used to do that as a kid and you stopped doing it, and you can do it now. You're an adult. Nobody's going to tell you no. Yeah, pile 2, your inner child really just wants you to do what you want to do. And especially with Leo, Capricorn, Gemini, and Cancer. That is, shit, that is all the elements. We got water, we got fire, we got earth, and we got air. You've got it balanced. Pile 2. I feel like there's nothing to worry about. Like I just feel like you're really in your head. Like you're really in your head. You could have a lot of air placements. You don't have to worry so much. Didn't it say let go of fear? Let go of fear and apprehension. Apprehension is worry. You don't have to worry so much. It's okay to let loose. It's okay to let your inner child run forth and frolic. Peace. You got peace twice. What? Pile 2. Okay. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy, because I feel like it, like these. Look, pile 2. You're the leader of your life. Okay, and I feel like you've been doing all you can to keep your peace intact. You've released the negative energy, but you're still on guard with it. You're not allowing your inner child really to enjoy that peace that you've created for yourself. Allow your inner child to enjoy the peace that you worked so hard to achieve, that you've done so much transformative work to achieve. Okay? Oh, I meant to, now is the time. Now is the time. This is the time. And the other meaning of this card is like, time is an illusion. And I feel like if you think that you don't have the time to run wild, make the time. Make the time, because when you make the time to enjoy your life, it's funny how it works, but it's almost like, and it does depend on your mentality. So if you go into this saying, okay, I'm going to make the time to have fun. I'm going to make the time to just run wild, to just do whatever it is little me would have done, you'll find that you do actually end up having all the time that you need to accomplish your goals and to tend to your responsibilities, and also to have fun with your inner child. It's crazy how it works out. It really is. It's magical, actually. With this earth magic, fearlessness. Oh, and you know what else? Horses could be, okay. This upcoming year could be the year for you to run wild. It could be ideal, especially if you have, I don't remember the birth chart placements. The year of the horse is what we're going into in 2020. Oh, wait, when I'm posting this, it is 2026. So 2026 is the year of the horse, okay? It is your year to run wild, to explore those passions, those creative passions, to allow yourself, your inner child, yourself and your inner child to connect and to really come into union, into balance. Once you do that, like, all the obstacles are going to be removed. Oh, you got 3 of these. I was like, why are there still so many cards? All right. Yeah, because, oh, and also you got yin yang. Yeah, there's a level of balance that you've achieved. It's just this, you've done it. I feel like you've done the inner work for your inner child. You've done a lot of that already. It's just a need to now enjoy the lighter side of things. That is a part of leadership. Okay? All right, let's see. Sacred, it's also part of your sacred purpose. 43. that could be a place, maybe you're helping people, maybe you're showing people how to connect with their own inner child. Maybe that's a part of it as well, because that could be part of your legacy. And your purpose. That could be part of your legacy and your purpose, is showing the people around you who maybe don't believe in the idea that you can have it all. You can be responsible, have peace, and still have fun and be creative. You can have it all. It is possible. With focused intention and effort. The hell? Okay. Maybe stepping into your purpose will call in your twin flame. That was a curveball. Okay, we have the number 16, twin flame, soul partner, eternal connection. And now twin flames don't, I know there's different types of twin flames. Maybe that's something for you to look into and explore. But I could also take this to mean really connecting. So this could be parts of yourself as well. And if we just disregard that, and I think that's what we're going to do, considering this is a reading on your inner child. But I can't do that. Okay, so there is also a slight side message for some that doing this, allowing your inner child to run free, will open up the space energetically, emotionally, mentally, for you to be able to call in your twin flame or be open to receiving a connection with a twin flame. Now, also, twin flame, given the context of this reading, if you're already in a committed relationship and that's not what you're looking for, because there's also different types of twin flames. It's really a lot to get into, but research twin flames if you feel called to. The point of this card is to show that the balance that I was talking about before, this is the adult self, this is the inner child. You can bring them into balance, and when you do, that is when this sacred flame inside of you is going to be further lit up, amplified, so that you can really step into your purpose as a leader. And yeah, that's your message, pile 2. That's your message. So thank you for joining me. I post videos every Saturday at 8 a.m. and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you. Welcome, pile number 3. Let's see if you chose this pile based off your zodiac placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You have Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, or Aries. You could be seeing, or your name or your initials could have the letter C, B, P, L, or you could be seeing the number 999. All right, let's jump in. Messages from your inner child. Oh, this is an affirmation that your inner child would like you to use. Or rather, as the card says, be aware of your language and thoughts. The most powerful statement you can ever make, think, or feel is thank you. Be grateful for all the blessings in your life. As we acknowledge the divine order of life, the universe responds with ever greater blessings. You are a powerful creator. All you say and think resonates through the heart of creation, and creation responds accordingly. So this could, well, you could be a very sensitive person. Because when I was putting these out, I was getting the feeling of like heavy water sign placements, even though that's not the case here. We have actually 2 fire signs, an air sign, and a water sign. So, all right, let's see. Lepidolite, decisiveness. Okay. The color purple could be one that you like or use. What does your inner child have to say? Become aware. Listen to the wisdom of the body. I'm not really getting... Oh, the number 111 could be important for you. Yeah, I'm not really getting quite a clear message from your inner child. Like there's pieces to it that I'm forming, but like... it's interesting because this is totally different from the energy that I was feeling in the different piles, which makes sense if there's different people watching. But I'm just stating that because in the other piles, I was like, boom, 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 this, that. And your pile, and especially with this decisiveness coming up, I feel like there's, like I'm trying to force myself to piece it together. And it's interesting because I've mentioned before about the heavy water placements, and I'm starting to see that pile 3, there's a need for you to release control. And be decisive. And be decisive about releasing control. I think that's for somebody whose initial has a C. For the rest of you, let's see what we got. Health. Okay. So well, I don't usually, there's a okay. So, pile 3. There's some energy, because our thoughts create energy, meaning, in a more literal sense, our thoughts create electrical impulses in our brain. Electricity equals energy. So, those thoughts and, well, also feelings, because they also create energetic connections in our brains. It seems like your mindset is creating some disharmony in your physical body that you have not been paying attention to or honoring. And your inner child is kind of giving you like alarm bells, not in a way of for you to be fearful, more in a way of pay attention. What you don't take care of now, what you don't release, what you don't address, what you don't change now can turn into something in the future that you may not be happy with. I know that was sort of a cryptic way to say it, but you know, and with this Lepidolite card, it's like there's a choice, like it's kind of a choice that you've been making to disregard the signals that your body has been sending you, because your body has been sending you signals. All right, let's see what else we have. Stillness. Slow down. There's a need for you to slow down. You've just been pushing. You need to slow down. In the stillness, you'll be able to release whatever this is with awareness and intention. And acceptance. Radical acceptance for whatever it is that you may not want to be addressing. Right. Excuse me. You're in your masculine energy right now, and your inner child is asking you to really step into the feminine, allow things to flow, again with that water energy that I was picking up at the beginning of the reading. Allow the feelings to flow, but don't get stuck in them. Don't affirm them in ways of saying like, I am X, Y, and Z. I am sad. I am angry. I feel sad. I feel angry is a better way to frame it, so that you're not internalizing those feelings as part of your permanent state of being. Pile 3, I highly recommend, I highly recommend booking a session with me, because I feel like there's a lot more to dig into this, but it's going to be different for each person watching. So, you know. Okay, let's see. Well, I went to go pick up this deck, and then the top of the card, Earth Magic, Fearlessness, Removing Obstacles. So whatever this is, whatever this health or well-being or physical wisdom is, because it is wisdom, there's so much. Our bodies, different parts of the body correlate to different emotional energies. And I would also recommend seeing like a holistic practitioner, a holistic doctor, so that they can help you kind of pinpoint, if you don't want to use my services, so that they can help you pinpoint where in your body the wisdom is coming from. It's all for your benefit. Our body talks to us so that we can release these things that maybe our conscious isn't aware of, but our subconscious is holding on to. And there's a need for you to be fearless about it. Be fearless about embarking on this journey to release whatever these thoughts, feelings that you have, that you've been experiencing, because they're being internalized and kept in your body. And I just realized too, you're in your masculine energy. You're in your do energy. You need to balance your masculine and feminine, because all of these cards are on the right side. And the right side for me is the masculine side. So, okay, let's see what the possible outcome is if you sit down, allow your emotions to flow. What's the possible outcome for pile 3? If they listen to their inner child, if they become aware. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. I mean, it's a pretty positive card. It's about working together in this context. Work with your inner child, work with your body. They only want to help, okay? I hope that was helpful to bring awareness to this issue for you. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Or you can go to higherheartwarriorchannel.com and book a session. Take care.